Podcasting from the Shirley Chisholm State Park, Brooklyn, New York. This is the Brooklyn Baritone Podcast. Hey everyone, good morning. Usually it's morning when I'm recording these productions and podcasts, but whenever you choose to listen to them, morning, afternoon, evening, nighttime, late at night, I always appreciate the likes, the looks, the listens, and of course, I would even more appreciate the support by you hitting the subscribe notification bell on my YouTube channel, Brooklyn Baritone. Of course, no pressure, but I would like it if I could get the algorithm to swing in my direction. One thing that I always look at is when people talk about progress, because that's the thing now, hashtag progress, hashtag science, follow the science. We really should be following the money. A lot of people do put a lot of faith in following science, following mankind's traverse into the unknown and unexplored, utilizing science and technology. I did have a past podcast, just to warn about that trust, that blind faith into technology, blasting off into space, into the great unknown, chartering many different star systems, solar systems, planets, and elements. And there are many people, which I've been on a few technological websites and forums, where people, they strongly believe that all the answers to our problems lie in the cosmos. That's very faulty. Very dangerous mindset. And it's not just a few people who feel that way, but there are a lot of people who feel that way. A lot of people, a good majority of people. The thing is, all the issues that we have can be solved by the means we have here right now. It doesn't make any sense whatsoever to go trusting technology, trusting AI, trusting autonomy, trusting whatever technology we could think of to go into space or nanotechnology to solve our issues. We have to solve our issues. Now, a good common theme that I usually see is the literature and entertainment involved depicting our future as mankind. Usually, I don't think I've seen any production, movie, TV, where it depicts the future as being absolutely perfect and we're all like Smurf Village, living happily ever after. Just about every depiction of the future is some kind of dystopian future where some kind of war or plague ravaged the land, where people are now oppressed or in an oppressive system, where you have people who are with the system and they're living the life, and they have people who are not with the system and they're living below ground, basically. There's a old movie called, I believe, Metropolis. That's really old. The likes of Mad Max, Elysium, Terminator, even RoboCop, The Matrix. All of these things take place in the future. Minority Report, iRobot, takes place in the future where there's some kind of suppressive regime suppressing mankind, keeping mankind down, lying to mankind, or some kind of destructive force that has ravaged the lands. It's crazy when you think about it. I mean, if you could think about anything where it's a depiction of the future and it's positive, please share it with me, because I was actually legit thinking about it and having this conversation with the missus and other family members, and it's like, you're hard pressed to find that. But that is I would probably say a very close to accurate depiction or depictions of our future when we don't include Elohim, our creator. And many of these people who are authors, who are writers, directors, they utilize what they see now as their grounds, as a foundation to say, this is where we're going. This is where people are crazy out here. People are all about oppressing others. People are all about power. People are just destructive and abusive to themselves, to others, and the environment. We're not good stewards. So this is what I'm going to write about. This is where I think our future is going to head to. There are people who just legit use these things as indicators. And there's people who are writers, who are directors, authors, they're part of this system too, because you figure this is where I know our society is going to lead. So I'm going to utilize the platform of fiction and say this is where we're going to go, while they're advertising what's going to happen, the things going to be implemented, nanotechnology, AI, lying, controlling resources, when we can see these happening in front of our faces right now. Some of those people are part of the system. So we have to really question, why do we put so much faith in our technology when we ourselves are not good stewards of what we have now, our lives, our fellow man, our earth? We're here for dominion. You never forget that. Regardless of what is going on in the world, we are here for dominion, not domination. We are here for dominion to expand on the Creator's kingdom. Whether you want to hear it or not, whether you believe it or not, it's what it is. Because you can see exactly what's happening when we don't involve our Creator the right way. So I like technology. I'm in the tech industry. I utilize a lot of technology for my own things, my own productions, and my own uses. At the same time, I have limitations of how much faith I put into it. I don't even have faith to the point where I'm just hoping and wishing that the new technological breakthrough is going to help my life be better. That's up to me. That's up to me realizing my place in this kingdom as it is now, and hopefully further on after this whole place is passed on. Anyways, that's all I got for today. You can catch the rest of my content on my website at www.brooklynbaritone.com. You also catch all my content on my YouTube channel, Brooklyn Baritone. I'm also found on LinkedIn under Corey Ashley. I'm also on Instagram and on Facebook. You can get the audio versions of these podcasts on Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, and Amazon Music under Podcast. I broadcast on local Brooklyn cable television 4 times a week on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 12 a.m. and 2 p.m. on Verizon, RCN, Spectrum, and Optimum. Thank you guys for listening. Thanks for sticking around. I want you guys to think hard of what I always talk about. Be blessed, Walker. You will hear from me next week. I'm out.